Welcome to Oud Talks Pens. Today I will be reviewing these two pens from Hogtown pens. The colors are beautiful in the sunlight. The purple one is a material made by Poorly Controlled. It's called Rewils Royal Robe, and I really wanted a purple pen, so I think this is a beautiful material. I love this shift that it has. It looks almost like Northern Lights. And this is an Adelaide XL. I think it's very elegant, beautiful. This one is a Junction XL model. It's made with dark teal abalone material by Bob Dupress. I also really wanted a teal pen, and I had initially decided on another material from Bob Dupress, but it wasn't available. The people from Hogtown Pens suggested this material instead. After a bit of unnecessary hesitation, I decided to go with this material, and I am really happy that I did. I think it's a beautiful, beautiful material, even more beautiful than the one I had planned originally. I used a lot of purple and teal inks. This one goes well with both purple and teal and other colors as well. And this one goes really well with red purple inks. I will show you a size comparison with some other pens. Here they are with Lamy All-Star and a Bennu Daily Mate and a Kaweco Sport. Here is an uncapped comparison. As you can see, they are both larger models, true to their extra large names. I prefer pens without clips, except when I am making pen reviews and the pens roll around everywhere and just are sometimes impossible to control. Then a clip would be very helpful. Or a roll stop. I love roll stops. So, the ordering process for these was very easy. I visited Hogtown Pens website. I filled out their form with the type of pen I wanted, the type of nib width I wanted, the material, everything they need to make a pen. And then they got back to me after a little while and told me that, as I said, one of the materials wasn't available, but we found a really great substitution. And then I had to wait a few weeks for the pens to be ready. The process with Hogtown Pens was great. This is a double broad bock nib, polished to perfection. It writes wet. It writes in reverse. It's also quite wet in reverse. This ink is Lamy Amazonite, a beautiful teal or turquoise ink, which I think matches this pen, and I have lots of other inks that go really well with it. This pen writes wonderfully. It has one of my favorite sections ever. This section is 12.3 millimeters, where I usually hold it, and goes up to 12.8. Yeah, 12.3 is at the pinch. The pen body is 15.8 millimeters at the widest. And the pen is about 13.5 centimeters long. The Junction pen is 22.5 grams, weighs 22.5 grams, and without the cap it's 17. This one has an international standard cartridge converter fill. As you can see, it's almost out of ink. It will stop writing at any second. So far I have just been refilling it with the same ink because I love writing with it and I can't bear the thought of cleaning it and putting it aside for a while. I haven't had it for long, but I have really enjoyed it thus far. So the Rewils Royal Robe is 19 grams. It is 14 grams without the cap. This is also an international standard cartridge converter. This one I have had at least 4 different inks in by now, and it has worked perfectly with all of them. This section is 11.2 millimeters at the pinch and 11.8 at the widest. The body is 13.8 millimeters at the widest, and uncapped it is 14 centimeters long. This one came with a medium book nib. This one is also a wet whiter and whites perfectly in reverse. Yeah, this one is now inked up with Alexander Hamilton by the Adelaide, and I think this is the best match I have found so far. And it's a wet ink, so it pairs really well with this wet whiter. This has been my favorite pen to use this ink in, both because it's such a beautiful match and also because I haven't had a single hard start anything since I got this pen, but it has had a lovely flow. Just feels good in writing. These two pens, of course, are special to me because I had them custom made. I am very happy with both of them. I'm really happy that Hogtown Pens has such great service, has answered all of my questions, and made the pens for the time that we agreed on. And I think they have been lovely to work with. I also appreciate the makers of the blanks. Lovely materials. I would recommend anyone having pens made from Hogtown Pens. They have several different models, so you can choose which model you prefer. They have a great chart, easy to understand, showing all of the measurements of the different models, which is really helpful because I haven't written with a pen from Hogtown pens before. And so because I know my preferences when it comes to pens, I could decide on the model that I thought looked the best and would fit the best in my hand. They are a little bit different, but I really appreciate them both. I really look forward to continuing using them. So thank you for watching this review. I really appreciate it. I hope that if you found it entertaining or useful, that you will push the like button, possibly share it or comment, because it helps my videos be seen by more people. And I welcome you back to watch my next review. Bye!